Hey guys, we were back when we recorded this, but
yeah, it turns out there were some glitches with the recording session.
we mentioned it in the recording, but since this is post-commentary, you won't see it. Basically, I was saving a video on Windows Movie Maker, and when I'm doing that, the Roxio skips.
Yep, we got our audio and video got completely out of sync, so we're just gonna redo this here. Sorry about the video skipping around a lot. That's
from what I just said.
Yeah. Next time we are... Oh, yeah, right. Almost thought that was the way to the balloonist there. It'll go away about halfway through the video, I'm pretty sure.
Partway through, North Cove, I think it is.
Yep, so here we go. Nasty's World, the final level. Gotta say, doing post-commentary is a little bit weird, because for some reason I just prefer doing live. It feels a little more natural.
Can't you be taken more by surprise in live than,
Yeah, there is the spontaneity of it.
For a while on Dragon Quest VIII we were doing post-commentary, and so we already knew what was happening.
Yeah, there's our balloonist buddy, but he doesn't have anything to say.
Well, actually, I guess I knew what was happening, because for a while I already recorded it when he wasn't even here.
You're in Nasty's world now, Spyro, and you...
But anyway, the audio was fine.
Bring them on! I'm ready!
And if you guys remember, there were a few places on Dragon Quest VIII where our Roxio froze, but that was one skip, and it was really easy to fix and resynchronize. Right. But these are constant, and it's impossible.
Yeah, no, it was bad. We're just gonna have to stop doing it. But you know,
well, actually, this was the first time it's happened. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, lessons learned, right? So yeah.
But
nice big dragon heads, which actually, you know what, now that I think about it, I didn't think about this at all when we were recording, but now that I think about it, why the hell would Nasty Norg have all of his areas guarded by dragon statues like that?
Not that it's ultra important, but we did this on September 27th, and it's on October 16th.
Yeah, this is a really fun level because that's what I could spend hours, just hours.
Mostly because my friend has been swamped in life.
Yay, college.
Yeah, I remember this. I didn't really understand it. This is not something I ever did, or...
I was just... The intent was, if the recording had actually, gone through, worked the way it intended, it would have just been one of those gags where it's just, the same thing over and over again until people are wondering, okay, when is this actually going to stop? Because sometimes the length of the gag is the entire gag itself. Some TNT barrels there.
Again, I'm sorry, folks, but this should stop.
Yeah, I was trying to remember there if you could actually headbutt those barrels towards enemies, which turns out you can.
Why would you get the crazy idea that you think you could not charge TNT barrels?
That's what I thought you could do.
I think it fixes itself somewhere around this area. Yeah. After we're done with the area. Oh, and I'm not tired this time. Woo! You guys won't get to see it, but when we were recording this,
he was out of it. Assassinated with the TNT barrel there. Ow.
For like 2 weeks, I was feeling tired a lot earlier for whatever reason. One day I just went to bed like at 7:45 because of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what that was.
My mom thought I was sick, and it was only affecting me in the form of tiredness for those 2 weeks.
That's possible, I guess. You might have been almost like no.
I didn't feel
anyway.
And speaking of that, if you're in Africa, be careful.
Yeah.
Keep up good work, Spyro.
But from the latest I've heard,
Nasty's really starting to worry about you.
I've been shaking in my more truth if I were him.
In Nigeria? That's good. Okay, yeah, it looks like things have smoothed out. But anyway, yeah, the whole Ebola thing is just kind of a mess because
I think
It wasn't important until white people started getting infected.
yeah, there are a few cases in Texas.
Yeah. So basically, if you feel sick, don't get other people sick.
Well, I guess more specifically, if you've been to Africa and you feel sick.
Well, or if you're in Texas. Or have been in Texas. Seriously. If you feel sick, don't get other people sick. That's just common courtesy.
Right. Even for the common cold. Even for illnesses that aren't deadly.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are a little on it, and I don't want to insult.
Almost missed that there.
And I don't want to insult anyone here, but I think people are freaking out just a little bit too much, because you need to. It's kind of like AIDS. You need to make contact with their bodily fluids in order to get it.
Well, yeah, but still, it can't hurt to be cautious.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You can't hurt to be cautious, but you shouldn't be freaking out unless you touch their like saliva or feces.
Free jump! Well, I'd intended to just blow him up with the TNT there, but I guess the flame hit him. So, slightly wasted effort.
But anyway, yeah, if you're... Be careful.
So yeah, you can butt the barrel out of one of these guys. They're gonna take a wrench hit doing so.
We should have done that first barrel that was empty.
Yeah, but it's more fun.
But yeah, this is. I think it's actually a pretty good idea that we're doing this in
Oh,
close.
ow, squished.
Oh, and yeah, I think the video got done saving by this point.
Yeah, I said that like a minute ago.
Sorry.
Okay, now remember, I was checking this out.
I think it's a kind of a good idea.
Oh, and, yep, I completely slip off the edge there.
I think it's kind of a good idea that we're also doing this in post-commentary, because I was not talkative at all.
Yeah. Well, and this is the final bit here.
Well, that, and I was just... I mean, I had my eyes closed and everything, I wasn't actually asleep, but I was...
Yeah. Anyway.
It was like 10:26 and I was...
Oh, right, yeah. There's that guy in the barrel there, and somehow he died randomly before we even got close last time.
Unless you missed
And then, here we go. This is the proper way you do it. But honestly, what's the point? It's much more fun to get the guy on the barrel. I remember having a ton of fun, particularly with this level.
Oh, and make sure to get this.
Like, I have a lot of good memories of this level. And that is an awful lot of effort to protect such a small amount. But I guess it's the principle of the thing. It's your money and nobody else is going to touch it, right? Now that I think about it, I don't think there were any other games that really had this kind of a theme in any of the other Spyro games. This whole industrial port kind of thing. None of the other levels have the same feel. You know, you've got your industrial... You don't even really have industrial levels, you just have, like...
Harbor Speedway from Spyro 3?
Maybe, I don't remember the speed. I have to wonder why the orcs insist on hanging on to those TNT barrels.
Wow! I never thought I'd be
Does he love
rescued,
them?
especially by such a little dragon.
Well,
What I mean is, I always
Mary,
believed
I
in you,
don't know.
Spyro.
You gotta believe.
Oh yeah, right. So that one there was a little reference to another game that was released around this time called Parappa the Rapper. One of the most inventive rhythm games I've ever seen. And also utterly hilarious. It's a pretty great little game. Catchy music too. You should look up some videos of it. I never actually played it. The only experience I had with it was a demo, and me being like 7 at the time, I was absolutely terrible at it.
Well, that reminds me, which Crash games did you want to do? Because there were also some that I want to do as back to Kingdom Hearts.
Maybe. I don't know. Because I'm thinking there's some, like, I really want to figure out how we can get double kill. The Halo announcer makes everything better.
I think we definitely have to talk about Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. Well, and there's some like PC games on Steam that I really want to do for this. The problem is we just need to actually like figure out how to get those recorded.
Indeed, perhaps.
Apparently you have to pay for them. Because I remember having a free copy.
It's a demo. You can only record 10 minutes at a time. But it's on the right side though, so one play per game is $37. But yeah.
So I guess the only question is if one payment gets you multiple software licenses for like multiple installs. Because otherwise it just wouldn't be worth it. Well, maybe. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, there's a few games on like Steam that I would love to do for this. Right. I remembered midway through my little stint down that other tunnel that, yeah, the key to that treasure chest is in there.
Oh, and speaking of the treasure chest, if you time it right, you can actually just blow it up and skip the whole key.
Yep. Because you gotta butt one of the barrels that the one guy is throwing, right?
Or any other barrel, really. I wonder if the developers intended that.
Probably not.
Since there's a key.
Okay, so now back to this.
You know, I just realized, I don't think we talked much about the music, have we?
Yeah, well, I mean, there isn't much to talk about other than it's pretty good.
I don't know, lately I've just been enjoying the music a lot more in the video games.
Well, yeah, because you know how to, like, listen to it and pay attention more to it.
Like, I'll mention this when we do that Let's Play too, but the Avalanche music for the Avalanche level, the Avalanche music, it's a level in Crash Bandicoot the Raptor Cortex, is a remix of the Benny Hill theme, apparently.
Huh.
I mentioned that to my friend, but I honestly can't see the similarities.
I'll have to listen to it again. There we go, that's Nork Cove wrapped up. Taking a look now. Yeah, nice amount of treasure there in that chest. Didn't bother putting that in the box now, did you? Twilight Harbor, oh, I remember. Okay, yeah. This one got a little frustrating in some places. But it's another pretty cool level. The problem here is that all of the Norks are armed with guns. And this is just plain not fair.
Well, that, and you're kind of rusty.
Yeah. So yeah, dude, just chucking grenades. I think I'm gonna go in a different direction.
And just trying to get that in.
Spoilers. Jeez.
Well, I kind of said it at the same time.
And right into the main.
Killed him, but he killed you.
Yeah.
Too bad.
So the real trick here is getting them before they can get into position. Because once they actually get into position, they're a lot harder to deal with. They have a little bit of a wind-up time, but otherwise you can just nail them. Some sneakily hidden gems. Oh jeez, no! Yeah, that was me being a dumb.
Correction, though, it should be the derp.
Either way. It was this level that made me thankful I'd be building up some extra lives.
Although there's not that many. I mean, you only got 11. Or 12, I guess. That's kind of confusing. 0 counts per life, but...
Yeah, I think in this game they count extra lives, not lives total.
So that must be the case in Crash too.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, there he is. Bullets and... yeah. This is the only game where you're actually going to be jumping over bullets. Like, pretty sure it's the only game in the history of ever where that's a legit strategy to jump over bullets fired from an assault rifle.
Thank you for releasing me.
Thank you for no help.
It's really easy to get thrown off and just... I think it's partly because of the enemy placement and also because some of the walkways are so darn narrow that you'll get chucked into the water. But it's not always possible to recover, as you saw. Like, I'm pretty sure I was trying to do a cliff off the crash again. So those guys are relatively easy to deal with.
I still don't know what's better, post or live commentary. Because with post, you can only focus on commenting this year, or else you're not playing at the same time.
I actually kind of prefer live, just because the spontaneity is there. I mean, obviously you're gonna have to edit. So yeah, that was a neat little gimmick, and it took me ages to figure out that that actually had an effect on the level. But then again, I was like, so yeah, this dude here, Cletus.
Which
Be
we
on the
already
lookout for
rescued,
Nort Commandos, Spyro.
I think.
They better be on the lookout for me.
Little late for the Nork Commando warning there, dude. That should have been at, like, the beginning of the level.
Yeah, I honestly don't get that. Was that intended, or?
I have no idea. But yeah, there we go. We've got this little area up here. And off we go with the supercharged ramp.
So basically, okay, so I think I'm starting to get it now. Any game that uses lives, the counter shows extra lives, not total lives.
Usually, sometimes they'll just show total lives. It's kind of a crapshoot. You can't really tell what is going to be what.
Crash and Spyro are probably total extras.
So here, life is need them in this level. Right out here, there's some gems. You know, I think the nice thing about the music in this particular set of levels is that it doesn't feel particularly foreboding. It still uses the same, like, foreboding. Like, it still has the same general upbeat feeling, and... Alright, here we go. So yeah, in order to get to that thing, there's a... You don't have a key, you just have to smash it. And I remember going through that, like, crap, I'm gonna die, I didn't die! Yay!
When we did it live, or when you were a kid?
When we did it live, in my head I was just like, I'm gonna die.
It's not really that hard.
Well...
You're probably just still panicked from nervous from your earlier beatings with the enemies. That's my best guess.
Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking.
Oh, and somewhere, I was kind of out of it when we did this, but I'll let you do it, because you did it in the first time anyway. But my friend here was explaining something about frustration making you make more mistakes.
Yes. And I got into it a little later in the video, about it. But overall, like, the frustration causes you to kind of tunnel vision a bit. And see, there we go, another mutual kill. Start, well, like, say, you get frustrated, you go back to another checkpoint, and you're so focused on getting immediately back to the area where you died that you don't focus at all on what you should be focusing on in that particular area. And you'll make a mistake, and that gets you sent back to the checkpoint again, and things like that.
You'll get more frustrated.
Right.
It makes you make more mistakes.
It turns into a vicious cycle. I have no idea how I managed to just narrowly dodge that.
You should have seen my time trial attempts. I only included the Raptor Cortex launcher number 3.
And here we go. dunked. So then, if I remember right, I spent like the next like 5 minutes trying to get back there and kill that guy, and I just keep dying for whatever reason.
Speaking of tunnel vision, is it okay to keep attacking when your characters are on low health?
Depends on the situation.
Like in Arc the Lad Plot, the Spirits?
Well, in some cases there's an incentive to do it, actually. Yeah, that was a cheap shot. Like, I'll give an example from League of Legends. There's a champion named Olaf. He's a berserker champion. The Nordic berserker. Faxes, he's a Viking.
Maybe more powerful when he's on low health?
Well, yes. He specifically gets stronger the lower his health is. And most champions at half health. Yeah, see, this is where I started getting really frustrated. But anyway, most champions at half health, it's time to back off. Olaf, half health, you're just getting started. Although I feel like I should note, this was before they nerfed him completely into the dirt. He's now borderline unplayable. He's too weak.
Okay, but like,
There's no way you're going to be able to win any kind of competitive match with him.
but like in Arc the Lad Plot, the Spirits, I was leveling Card today, was getting beat like at level 119 health, so
Out of...
473.
Okay.
And he was only like taking like 8 to 10 damage, so I just kept attacking.
Okay, yeah, that's...
Because it was like a...
Yeah, you had a reasonable shot at victory there, and...
He was like at 120 health, and he was only like taking 8 to 10 damage a piece, or 3.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it was a very low-risk situation. Yeah, your health was low, but you weren't at greater risk of dying. Now, in a different situation, you probably made a different decision.
like a, let's say, level 20.
Finishes off that level. Yep, okay. Got it all in one.
473 health at level 70, but like, a good one to keep healing on is like if you're at level 25 with the 3rd Deguza.